Welcome to This Week in Fitness, where we crunch the latest fitness business headlines all in under 5 minutes. I'm your host, Krissy Vann, and here's what's making news. We start this week with a notable shift in how celebrity partnerships are showing up in fitness. Burn Bootcamp announced a strategic partnership with Kevin Hart, who has joined the brand as an equity partner, franchisee, and its first executive partner of brand and growth. This is not a traditional endorsement deal. Hart has ownership, operational involvement, and a direct role in long-term brand strategy, including plans to open a Burn Bootcamp location in California. Founded in 2012, Burn Bootcamp has grown to more than 620 open and awarded territories across the U.S., built around trainer-led group workouts and a strong community model. Leadership emphasized that Hart's involvement is tied to disciplined growth, consistency, and values alignment rather than short-term visibility. From a franchise perspective, this kind of ownership-based celebrity involvement may reinforce confidence in the scalability and durability of the model without changing the day-to-day experience for members. Next, a major strategic move out of Europe. McFIT is launching an international franchise model for the first time in its history. Since its founding in 1997, the brand has operated exclusively through company-owned clubs, building more than 230 locations across Germany, Austria, and Italy. The structure will remain unchanged in its existing markets. The new franchise strategy is designed specifically for countries where McFIT does not currently operate, allowing the brand to expand globally without shifting its core operating model. The move builds on the broader franchise expertise of RSG Group, which also owns Gold's Gym and operates more than 500 franchise locations worldwide. McFIT says it will focus on master franchise partners and provide a standardized but locally adaptable framework covering studio setup, operations, and brand management. In leadership news, Lindora has appointed Andrew Marlowe as president as the brand accelerates its expansion into provider-guided metabolic health. Marlowe brings experience from Equinox and Pure Barre and steps into the role following Lindora's acquisition by the parent company of Next Health last fall. Under his leadership, Lindora is repositioning beyond traditional medical weight loss toward a muscle-first metabolic health model. The company is organizing its care around 6 pillars, including muscle, metabolism, hormones, and gut health, with services informed by lab data, body composition, and functional strength assessments. Lindora also plans to expand in-clinic offerings, including resistance-based EMS training. Franchise sales officially launched February 1st with an active waitlist already in place, signaling growing interest in medically guided wellness concepts that emphasize long-term outcomes. Hims & Hers Health is returning to the big game on February 8th with a national ad campaign titled Rich People Live Longer. The spot highlights research showing that Americans in the top 1% of income live an average of 7 years longer than those in the bottom half. The company frames this gap as the result of unequal access to preventative personalized health care and positions its platform as a way to lower those barriers. The campaign points to labs by Hims & Hers along with metabolic and hormone health programs designed to support earlier intervention and long-term health management. With healthcare costs continuing to rise, the company is using one of the biggest media stages in the world to position prevention as an equity issue, not a luxury. Zooming out, the Global Wellness Summit has released its annual Future of Wellness report, offering a 2026 outlook based on insights from hundreds of industry experts. The report notes that the wellness market has experienced more disruption in the past 2 years than in the previous 2 decades. High-tech data-driven approaches from wearables to diagnostics are accelerating, but so is growing backlash against over-optimization. Key themes include a shift toward more human-centered wellness experiences, a major inflection point in women's health and longevity, the rise of neuro-wellness, and an expanding role for wellness in resilience and disaster preparedness. The report also flags microplastics as an emerging human health issue expected to move from awareness to action in the year ahead. And finally, a signal worth watching outside the gym walls. Starbucks is expanding its menu in 2026 with a sharper focus on protein, alongside new espresso, matcha, chai, and energy-based beverages. The company says food sales have doubled since 2020, and protein-forward options are now a key growth pillar. New offerings include protein cold foam, flatbreads, wraps, protein balls, customizable energy refreshers, and an expanded matcha lineup. The goal is to capture more day parts by blending convenience, indulgence, and functionality. When Starbucks moves deeper into protein and daily nutrition, it's another reminder that consumer expectations around health are being shaped well beyond traditional fitness spaces. That's it for This Week in Fitness. I'm your host, Krissy Vann, and remember, stay fit, stay informed, and keep your fitness business in shape.